Well, it hasn't been front page news lately, but the war in Ukraine is heating up ahead of Russia's long-anticipated summer offensive. The Russians launching a new push in the Kharkiv region in the wake of that massive U.S. aid package that is still on its way overseas. Our Patrick Reevell has been tracking it. Patrick, Ukraine, it's been anticipating this offensive, of course. What more do we know?
Hi, Kira. Yeah, there's been a big development today. Russia has opened a new front in the early hours of the morning, launching a major push across the northern border into the Kharkiv region in Ukraine's northeast. And the attack, which was with armored vehicles following a major artillery barrage, was focused on the city of Vovchansk, which is about 60 kilometers east of Kharkiv, which is Ukraine's second largest city. Ukrainian officials are saying that for now, Ukrainian forces were expecting the attack and were able to repel it so far, but say that heavy fighting is continuing. One source has told our colleagues in Ukraine that they hit the Russians badly, but that it's hard to tell how this is going to develop. I mean, as you say, Ukraine has basically been bracing for months for a major summer offensive by Russian forces. An official has told our colleagues in Ukraine that they believe this may well be that, but it will take some days now to understand quite how large it's going to be. We know that Russia is assessed to have amassed around 40,000 troops across the border in the north, and that while that is not enough, most analysts believe, to try and seize Kharkiv, it's certainly enough to try and put severe pressure on Ukraine's front lines. Kira.
All right. So what is Russia's objective here in this new front of the war? Has anything changed?
Yeah, I think that's a good question, because the question is, what is the objective of opening this front in Kharkiv, in the Kharkiv direction? As I said, most analysts believe that 40,000 troops is not enough to try and actually seize the city of Kharkiv, but it is enough to try and put pressure on Ukraine's front lines. And because at the moment, Ukraine is already under severe pressure in the eastern region of Donbass, where Russia has been advancing and has been threatening a key strategic city there called Chasiv Yar. And so this will again already put great strain on Ukraine's defences. Ukraine says it's already sending reserves now towards the attack in the north around Kharkiv. And so the question now really is this an attempt just to try and draw more forces away from Donbass, or is it going to be something even larger and a try and push to get closer to Kharkiv and threaten the city there?
And then let's talk about the American aid and just how it's going to impact this fight. It's still apparently on its way.
Yeah, I mean, I think American aid here is absolutely crucial. And I think what we're hearing from many Ukrainian officials and also independent military observers is that the delay in trying to pass the aid has in part led to this situation where Russia over the last 6 months has been able to improve its position on the ground and basically lay the ground for this summer offensive. And right now, because it takes simply time to deliver the weapons, although Congress has passed finally the aid package, it now takes weeks and months to actually deliver all the aid. The Pentagon has said it already is moving weapons, but ultimately Ukraine is also a very large country. The front line is huge, and so getting the ammunition where it's needed will take time. And again, a source close to President Zelensky told one of our colleagues in Ukraine today, after this attack began, that we need those American weapons ASAP. Kira.
All right, Patrick Reevell. Appreciate it. Thank you.